Good morning, everybody. Good morning. It's time for the early morning get up or the Adrian's Daily Dose. Time to get our day started off in positivity. Time to be able to move and groove into a new day, a new minute, moment, and second, a new everything for today. So, what is it that you have going on today? How are your plans planning out? How is everything going? It is freezing out here. Hey, Martin, how are you? Good morning. It's so cold. I'm going to have to start rethinking my mornings because it's cold. And coming outside is going to start not to be an option because it's cold. And so I'm going to have to figure out something. So prayerfully, a lot of things happen. A lot of things change. So I don't have to come outside every day because it's cold. Today is November the 13th. Good morning, hello. Today is November the 13th. It is Friday. It's Friday, and on this Friday, don't really have a lot of those things going on, but a lot of things are happening on Friday. Today is payday for some people. Today is time to start something new for some people. There are some things that are happening in the cities where you are. Maybe I know they were talking about the demic coming back, with a vengeance and all of that. So be prepared. Make sure that you take care of yourself. Drink plenty of water. Make sure that you're getting your fruits and vegetables in you and all that. Get that vitamin C going. Do that because it's very important for you. Go ahead and make sure that you can do what it is that you can do. Go ahead and make sure that you can magnify your day today. Go out of your way to do just that. Oh my goodness. Let's see. I need you guys to, you're going to hear a lot of something's coming. I don't know, fire truck or something. So it's going to be loud in a minute. Oh, there it is. Okay. So, what do you have planned today? Do you have anything that you're going to go out and do? Do you have any places that you need to be, places you need to go, things you need to do, people you need to see? Or is it, just time out for just phone calls? But time out for phone calls. Yeah. Yeah. So whatever it is, make sure you're taking care of yourself. And so that, again, because I know some people, my brother and his family were affected. Thank God they're okay. Everybody came out fine, and over it and all of that. My sister is out of the hospital, so thank God for that. I myself am dealing, so just keep praying for me. Stuff that's going on, why it's going on. It is what it is. And so, so it's just, trying to get rest and things like that's not always easy. You got things that are battling themselves, like I talk about all the time with the medicines and things like that. One of the main reasons why you don't want to have to take it is because they're counterproductive. Medications are counterproductive. You take one medicine for one thing and something for another thing, but that one medication, like if you take a medication, for things like high blood pressure or diabetes, anything like that, I can only speak about what I know. If you take that, some of the side effects for some of those medications is insomnia. So then now you got to take something to make sure you can go to sleep, because if not, you'll be up all night, all day, every day. And so they're just counterproductive, and just so I'm over them. But they're counterproductive. So the best thing for you to be able to do is to get healthier, so you don't have to deal with man-made stuff. Go out there and get some fruits and vegetables in your life. I'm speaking to myself more than I'm speaking to you today. Go out there and get some. But you know what? I was having a problem because I was going to all these stores trying to get me some fruit, and the fruit just does not look appetizing. It just doesn't look like I should eat it. It just, it looks bad. It looks little. It looks I understand that maybe the crops didn't do whatever they were supposed to do. I don't know. Maybe the crops got corona, but it just don't look, the food just doesn't look appetizing. And I know we're supposed to eat to live, not live to eat. And, but I'm sorry, the stuff that's not good for you look better than the stuff that do. So get your mind right, Deidre, change the way that you think about that, because I literally was looking. I went looking for fruit and couldn't find any that I actually wanted to eat. So, I bet. So I'm just pretty much trying to figure out a whole bunch of stuff. I think I had so much going on that I just got to take the time to, peel back some of the things that I see at the stores and things. I don't know what it is, And one of my other things that I think I'm going to do is I told my niece I might drop down and just go and get I might drop down and just go make my winter be all about soup. And that's kind of how I feel right now, because everything else is just like, I don't really want that. Soup and greens and stuff like that. Yeah, and so that's pretty much what I think I'm going to end up doing, because everything else, it just doesn't look like I want to eat it. It just really doesn't. And so it's crazy. So, but again, I am still learning about being able to do things all vegetarian. I'm not turning into a vegetarian, don't get it twisted, because I still haven't opened my mind to doing that fully. I don't really want to, but if I have to, I have to. And that's really only because of my complete health. I want to be completely healthy because I don't like the way I feel. I don't like having to not do something because of the way I feel. And my niece has said something to me that was kind of crazy, but true. She said that this Thanksgiving is going to be different, not because of Rona or nothing like that. This Thanksgiving was going to be different because, this Thanksgiving was going to be different because we can't eat nothing. Between my sister, hey Theo, between me and my sister, we got some things going on, so we got to try to make sure that our health is okay. You know how we normally. It's not that we don't eat anything crazy or anything like that. Regular stuff like turkey and dressing, and cranberry sauce, and sweet potato pie, and macaroni and cheese, and the normal stuff. But then she was like, "Well, y'all can't eat nothing, so y'all pretty much gonna be cooking for me." The devil is a lie. Look. I can eat what I want in moderation, and there are some days that I do look forward to just specifically eating. That is Thanksgiving and my birthday, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. Yeah, Christmas. I plan on eating. So you know what? I don't even eat turkey. I really truly eat turkey just on Thanksgiving. After that, that's it. You have a great day as well, Theo. So, what is it that we're going to do to start making these things better for ourselves? How are we going to make it happen? Man, you know what, Martin? That reminds me of a fajita. I don't know if I ever had a fajita, but I think I want one. Anyway, y'all ignore me. I'm all over the place. And the main reason why is because I'm trying to get my mind better. Real talk, I am. Hey, Miss Virgie. I'm trying to get my man. Lord, that didn't work. But I'm trying to get my mind better. I had a rough one last night, and I had a rough one this morning for whatever reason, and I don't always know. I just know it was rough. So again, I'm just trying to get my mind better, and hey, my hair is coming out right there. Hey, look at that. But anyway, I'm trying to get my mind up and better. And you know what? I was talking to a friend of mine last night, and asking some very serious and pertinent questions, for myself, my personal life, or whatever. I was just asking stuff because I wanted to know. So, Justin, people's perspective of things are sometimes wider than you might want to go. Sometimes when you ask people something, be able to receive what it is that they're saying. If you didn't want to hear what they said, you shouldn't ask them. Don't get mad at people for giving an opinion on something you asked them about. And don't get offended because it didn't fit the way that you thought the answer should be. Hey, babes, how are you? How was your birthday? Did you enjoy yourself? That's my cousin Terrence Bankstegel. That's his name. So, so whenever you ask someone about something dealing with you, or whenever you want someone's opinion, be able to take it with a grain of salt. Because again, they may not tell you what you want to hear, especially if they're a real friend, especially if they really care about you. People who really care about you are not just going to satisfy what it is you want to hear. People that really care about you are going to tell you the truth. People that really care about you are going to make sure that you know the ins and outs of that particular question. Because why? They're trying to help you Even when you ask them the question, don't get mad at them and break friendships and get mad at them and don't talk to them no more, or get mad at them because they try to help you get better. Ain't that right, Martin? Don't get mad at Martin because he asks you how you doing. Don't get mad at him because he checks on you and makes sure that, you've taken your medicine or eating your breakfast and things like that. That's coming from a place of help. It's coming from a place of help. Don't be upset because it's not what you want to hear right now, because you're going through some other stuff, because you're not doing what you're supposed to do, you feel like you feel. And so in the interim, it seems like, hey, they're picking on what it is you're doing. Well, hey, sometimes you need somebody to pick on what you're doing, because at the end of the day, you need somebody to care enough about you to tell you the truth. How dare I come into your life and not help you? Terry, what would I be? What kind of person would I be if I see you struggling with something and I don't add in, hey, if you need some help, I'm here. Or if you need, this is what you need to do in order to get this better. Or this is what you need to do in order to get that better. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to be a help. But if I'm going through something and you can't help me, what you here for? Look, people are only coming into your life either to bless you, to help you, or to hurt you. Those are the only two reasons that they come. They're coming to help you or to hurt you. So whenever you get someone into your life, you got to actually have your discernment on. Turn that discernment on when people come to you, because they coming to you for something. They're not just showing up for nothing. God does everything with a purpose. So listen, every time. See, right there, just right there, you sure right, and I would have did the same thing. First of all, don't ask me if you don't want my opinion. I'm not gonna lie to you just to satisfy whatever it is you got going on. If you ask my opinion, exactly, I was just about to get there. If you ask my opinion, that means you must value it, or you just want to hear what I got to say so you can disagree with me. No, I don't have time for that. Don't waste my time. Don't waste my time. Because if you're going to go out there and do what it is you want to do, don't waste my time. My time is valuable and my words are valuable. And yes, I believe that. So if you're going to take the time to explain your 30-minute conversation, and then when I tell you the truth, you get mad at me, keep your conversation. Because again, if I'm not the solution, I don't need to hear your problem. Whatever. It doesn't matter. If you ain't going to listen to me, don't ask me nothing. Because again, you obviously are doubting what it is you're trying to do, or you wouldn't even ask nobody. Because remember, whenever you want to do something, whenever you believe something, whenever you're 100% involved, you don't ask nobody nothing. If you put on just simple as this, if you put on an outfit, what? Why you didn't tell me about that? All right, cousin, we'll talk about that later, because you didn't tell me about that. But I'm glad your surgery went well. So let's look at this. It's this simple. Let's say you found an outfit that you wanted to put on. I don't care what nobody said. The outfit fit you the way that you wanted it to fit you. It made you look a certain way. It made you feel popular. So you get this outfit, and you don't ask a single person all day what you look like. Why? Because you feel like you look good. You don't need a second opinion when you know you look good. It don't matter who it is. You're not going to ask when you know you look good. But when that outfit's a little bit too snug, when it's a little bit too short, when you're showing a little bit too much cleave, whatever it is you're trying, whatever is making you uncomfortable, you're going to ask at least one person, how does this look? How does this look on me? Do I look fat in this? Is this the right color? You're going to ask somebody something because somewhere along the line, you're not comfortable. Now, as comfortable as you are, if you got everything hidden right where you need it to be, where it's supposed to go, all of that. What you talking about? Anyway, I'm sorry. So anything that you try to do, anything you want to do, you don't need anybody else's opinion. You're going to go out and do what you want. You're going to go out and say what you want. You're going to go out and manifest what you want. As long as you feel good about it, you're not asking any questions. So when you doubt something, what you're wearing, what you're eating, what you're doing, where you're going, when you put doubt in there, then that's when you start asking people something. about what it is you're doing, what it is you're saying, what it is you're wearing. So listen. Yeah, Janet. Listen, everything that you want to manifest or what you want to find out about, get some real people. Because if you're walking around with yes men, you're going to mess up a lot. If you're walking around with yes men in your corner, in your mind, in your heart, if all you want is somebody to be able to tell you what you want to hear or tickle your fancy or whatever they say, if you want people to tickle your fancy, then don't bring me into your group, because I'm not that person. I've never been that person. And, you know, sometimes I do have to take what I say with a grain of salt, or sometimes it may come out and I don't mean for it to come out a certain way, but I'm not going to lie to you, and I'm not going to try to soup you up when I know you look stupid. If you look stupid, don't ask me, because I'm going to tell you, you look stupid. And I'm going to explain why I think you look stupid. No. Because you need somebody to tell you the truth. Now, if you walk around, like, you know how when we go to the restroom or whatever, we go, and you know, if I don't know you, it don't matter. You go to the restroom and you mess up and, you know, get your stuff all together in the front, but in the back, your dress is stuck in your pantyhose, and you come outside and ain't nobody said nothing to you. You walk past 20 people and nobody told you that your dress was in your pantyhose. That's embarrassing than a mug. So I'm the type of person that will walk up to you and say, hey, come here. Hey, you need to go fix that. Yes, I'm that type of person. I am that type of person that will tell you, hey, you got something little in your nose. Get that. Take care of that. I'm the type of person to say, hey, you need lotion. Why? Because I expect people to do that for me. Why? Because I want you to look your best. I want you to be presentable. I want you to be able to stand in front of people. It's embarrassing. And I'm even give y'all one more. If your breath smell like hot garbage, you've been talking to everybody all day, and then you walk up to me, and we have a conversation. Martin, it's not going to be the conversation that you want to have, but it's going to be a conversation that you need. Hey, bro. I tell my daughter all the time, the older one, hey, go get that dragon out your throat. And, you know, it might be something to make you laugh, but it's something that's going to get your attention. If it's that bad. Because I want you to be presentable. How dare I say I'm your friend and I let you walking around burning people's eyes? How dare I call myself your friend and I'm walking and I'm letting you walk around not being sanitary? You smell. And that's not good. And you should not want me as your friend not to say nothing. I might embarrass you between me and you, but I'm going to embarrass you between me and you. I'm not going to go out there and blast them. I'm not going to go out there and blast you out in front of unless you're doing something to me. Now, if you're messing with me, it's different. If you start something and you messing with me, then I might do it, Martin. But if it's just me and you, I'll pull you to the side and say, hey, you need a Tic Tac, a breath mint, something. You need some Scope, you need some Listerine. You need something that's going to help deal with what's going on in your throat. Because other than that, I'm not your friend. I'm not your friend if I walk around and you got a dirty face and I don't say nothing. I'm not your friend. I'm not your friend if there's something that somebody else can pick out and laugh at you about and I don't tell you. I've seen you. I've talked to you. I've been with you all day. I've been with you all day and didn't tell you that your clothes were ripped. You got a hole somewhere. Your butt sticking out. Something. That's not a friend. Tell me the truth. You don't got to put me on blast, but tell me the truth. Because I'm walking around thinking I'm all that in a bag of chips, and I look a hot mess. So, again, true friendship. When you want somebody to be able to tell you something, listen. Listen to what they tell you. Don't get offended because they're telling you the truth. Now, sometimes people come off harsh and don't mean to, or sometimes they do mean to, but at any rate, listen to what they told you. Because at the end of the day, it's still the truth. Whether they was mean about it or they were nice about it, they were telling you the truth. So don't just disregard what people say. You need to know the truth, because somebody who doesn't tell you the truth whenever they're in your presence is not really your friend. I'm sorry that it hurt your feelings when I told you you just need to sit down and be quiet. Because me telling you to sit down and be quiet probably would have kept you from getting punched in the face by somebody who is less empathetic than I am because you run your mouth a lot. And then running your mouth a lot, you hurt people's feelings. But you think because you 3 times 7, you can say what you want. You going to run up on the wrong person. I try to teach my daughter this all the time. You going to run up on the wrong person that ain't scared of you. And that person that ain't scared of you is going to get tired of hearing your mouth. And they going to punch you in it. So me telling you, sit down and shut up. Have several seats. Zip it up. Shut to the up. Whatever I got to say, be quiet. Because I see something you don't see, and I see this person about to jump up and smack fire from you, but I'm trying to get you safe. So I tell you to shut up so this other person don't run up on you. Sometimes it be like that. Because certain people think that they can say whatever they want to whoever they want. They can do whatever they want to whoever they want, and that's not always true. Especially not in 2020. You better watch yourself. The way you speak to people, the way you make comments, the way you got to have an opinion about everything and everybody, the way you want to talk about people, kids, the way you want to run your mouth and don't know who you talking to, or about you running your mouth about somebody and then their spouse or their cousin or their sister standing right next to you hearing every word you say. You better be careful about what you say. Yeah, and that's crazy. That is crazy. Now, you walking around here with a grudge because somebody told you the truth? You walking around here mad because I told you might want to bathe more than once a week? No, don't get offended. Take it to heart. Look at the fact that I'm trying to keep you from being embarrassed. I'm trying to keep you from other people speaking bad about you. I'm trying to keep you from getting into a fight about something stupid. Look at it in another way. But especially don't get mad at people when you ask their opinion. Don't get mad because they told you the truth. They told you that dude wasn't no good, but you didn't want to hear it. They told you that he was going to lie to you. They told you that all the stuff that he was telling you wasn't right. They told you. Or they told you that woman was out there with a whole husband, but she's still trying to talk to you. They told you that she wasn't no good and all she wanted was your money. But no, you didn't want to listen because you felt like she was going to be that next one. Come on, people are out there warning you each and every day, but because you don't want to hear what they got to say, because you just feel like they don't want to see you happy, that's not true. They just don't want you to be made a fool of. They don't want people taking advantage of you. It might not be what you want to hear, but it's the truth. And so when you get down the road later on in life and you find out with that friend, you broke up a whole friendship, all because you didn't want to hear what they had to say at that moment. You broke up a whole friendship and then found out that friend was telling you the truth. And they did only want you for your money. They did only come to take advantage of you. They did have a whole husband. They did. And they were trying to get back at their husband by talking to you. And now they done mended fences and you still hurt. But if you would have just taken the heed of the advice of the person who was trying to give it to you, you wouldn't have had to get your heart broke. Your feelings hurt. Invested more emotionally than you should have. All by taking the thoughts and opinions of somebody that care about you. Now, I'm not talking about people who don't know you and don't care about you, or that want to see you fail, or that want to set you up. I'm not talking about those people. But I'm talking. Tell her I said hello. I'm saying this for a reason. There's some people that are giving you some sound advice, but because of the way they say it, you don't want to take it. Some people that are giving you some sound advice because they continue to say it, you get offended. Don't do that, because guess what? They're trying to save your raggedy life. Yeah, your raggedy life. Because if you're going off doing whatever you want to all willy-nilly, you're making your life raggedy. You doing that. But somebody's just trying to help you. Let them help you. And the word even says, if you will only let me help you, if you would only obey, then I will make you rich. And that's not just in finances, that's just in your health, in your emotion, in your mental state, your spiritual state, all the leads, financially, mentally, physically, spiritually, all of them. If you would only let me help you. Don't turn away advice that you know you need. Don't turn away people's help that you know you need because you want to be strong, because you want to do it alone. Why? Why? Because you want to prove that you 3 times 7? So, It's a whole lot of people that's 21 and up and living like fools because they don't want to listen to what somebody tells them. They don't want to hear the truth. They don't want to go through with the truth. They don't. And so they live dumb lives until they start recognizing that what they're doing is dumb. And then they're like, oh, man. And then they get mad at you. Why you ain't tell me? Why you didn't tell me that? That's the first thing. Why you didn't tell me that I was going through this? And why you didn't tell me that I look crazy? Or why you didn't tell me that I had this going on? Why didn't you say something? You supposed to be my friend. Why didn't you warn me? You supposed to be my friend. Why didn't you help me when I needed the help? Like some of us have an issue to where even if we act like we don't want the help, we really do want the help. I know, I'm not the only person that's like this, but I know there's some people out there that really like this. That you say you don't want the help, but deep down on the inside of you, you are screaming for somebody to come rescue you from yourself. That's what you're doing. You're praying for somebody to rescue you from you. You're praying for somebody to do more than what you ever thought possible by telling you the truth. Yeah, we butt heads with people that tell us the truth. But at the end of the day, those are the ones that got our best interests at heart. Those are the ones that want to make us feel better and look better. And go out. And it might not have felt good in that moment, but you really know that that person was really trying to save your life by telling you, put that alcohol down. You're too good for that. That's not the life you're supposed to be leading. Put it away. You will be a better person if you just take the time to be you. You don't need that vice. You don't need that hindrance. You don't need that habit. You don't need it. Put it down. Stop drinking. However they said it. Why are you drinking anyway? You need to slow down. You need to stop. Because guess what? You got to look at what your life was before, what your life is now, and what your life may be after. If you don't stop, this is what your life looks like. If you don't quit, this is what you're going to go through. You lose everything behind this habit. Why still do it? Why? So what they was mean when they said it? They trying to save your life. Because you're better than that. You got greatness in you, but you got to realize that you have greatness in you. You got to realize that you can't stop. You can't quit, and you can't let something attach itself to you to cause you to go down a road you were never meant to go down. Don't do it to yourself. Don't make it a habit of doing the opposite of what somebody said because somebody said it. Because I know somebody who literally will be getting ready to do something. And if I say something because I didn't know they were getting ready to do it or something, and I may have mentioned it, they no longer do it at all because I mentioned it. What kind of devil is that? That's crazy. Continue to do what it is that you're going to do. Let somebody help you through what it is you're battling because you can't battle this stuff by yourself. I know it seems like you can, but you can't always battle this stuff by yourself. You can't because it's going to take a mental toll on you. I'm telling you what I know, not what I heard. It's going to take a mental toll on you. And then that's enough for the enemy to be able to come back into your mind and say, remember, you pushed everybody away. So there is nobody else for you to talk to because you pushed them all away. You start yelling and fussing at people for trying to help you. So now they no longer want to be around you. You pushed them out of your life. You pushed them out of your mind. You pushed them away from caring for you. So now, since you pushed everybody away, now who you got? You. And then you sitting there on the island by yourself because you pushed everybody away because you didn't want to hear them tell you you're better than this. And that devil in your ear kept telling you, dog, they don't care about you because they kept trying to get you right. Come on, people, we need one another for something. One thing or another, we need each other. We need to show each other love. We need to show each other care. We need to be able to find out what's going on with one another because there's no reason why I should find out what happened to my sister through Facebook, my brother through Facebook, my aunt through Facebook, my cousin through Facebook, unless he's speaking to me specifically through Facebook. It's just time for us to be able to listen to some things and listen to some people and let somebody help you. That's what I'm saying today. We got to let the people who can help us. Stop letting people who don't know nothing help you. Stop letting people who ain't ever been through nothing help you. Stop letting people who don't know what they talking about help you. Get you some people with some sound advice, with some experience behind their belt, and some knowledge. It may not be fun, but it will help you in the long run. It may not be fun. It's not fun, like, you know how, I'm not really a gardener or anything like this, but you know, trees have to be pruned. And that means cut off the dead stuff. You need a good pruning. Or as they say, you need a good detox. You need that stuff to get cleaned out of you. All that garbage that you put in yourself, sometimes you just need an enema. Gross, but yeah. You just need an enema. You just need to be cleaned out. And you need somebody in your life that's willing to help you get cleaned out. That's going to tell you the truth no matter how mad you get. And once you get mad, you get over it and y'all go back to being family again. And this is not always your blood relative. But you're going to stay with that person because that person cared enough about you to tell you what other people wouldn't tell you. Like, hey, I think you might want to start looking into an exercise program. Or eating a little bit better because you're starting to get a little heavier. Okay, you're getting fat. What's going on? You need some help? You want me to help you? You want me to work out with you? What is it that you need? What's going on? Your pants get a little tight. Something. Because you don't know what that person is battling. And maybe, because when I was going through that, and I was like, and you know, and what the craziest part about it is the people that were closest to me was the ones talking about me. To each other. But not one of them told me anything until after I lost the weight. After I lost the weight, they started telling me the stuff they were saying behind my back. Yeah, it still hurt my feelings. Because I thought we were better than that. I thought we were family. But they didn't tell me, hey, you getting fat. Hey, you need to work out with me. Hey, you need some help doing something. They didn't say none of that. They waited until I lost the weight and said, man, I'm so glad you lost that weight because you started to look like this. Oh, I'm so glad you decided to do something because, you know, I didn't know what else I was going to say to you. But you didn't say, sis, you going through something? Why you gaining weight so much? Why you gaining so much weight? Sis, you okay? Is everything all right? Sis, let's come talk to me for a minute. I walk every day. Do you want to come walk with me? Sis, this is not you. What's going on? None of that happened. But after I lost the weight, I heard, oh man, I'm glad you decided to do something about your weight because you was getting too fat. Oh, I'm glad you decided to, I'm glad you decided to join the gym because, man. Oh, I'm glad you decided to come on, man. That's not how we love. That's not the right way to love. It might be how we love, but it ain't right. You want me to do something better? Tell me in my now. Tell me in my now. Don't wait till I fix it and then offer your opinion. I don't need your opinion. Offer the way to fix it for me to get on track. Find out if you really love me. You would see the change in me. You would see a difference in me. If you really love me or if you paid attention, you would see that something's off. And as my friend, as my family member, as somebody that is concerned about me, yeah, it is your job to tell me when I'm out of pocket, when I'm out of place, when things ain't right. It is your job. But if you don't feel like it's your job, then you're not my family. Sorry, that's just how it is. If you don't feel like it's your place to help me when I'm down, you're not my family. If you don't feel like you got the right to tell me, hey girl, come here for a second. Let's fix this. You're not my family. Because family don't care how you feel. Family is going to tell you whatever it is, whenever it is, however it is. And you can get mad all you want to. At the end of the day, we still family. You going to come back. That's how family does each other. So let's be more mindful about the people around us, about the people in our circles, about the people that we haven't heard from in a while. Pick up a phone and call them and see how they doing. Pick up the phone and see, just let them hear your voice. You'll be amazed what that'll do for somebody that's going through it. Even if they don't want to talk at that moment, the fact that you thought about them will be on their mind. The fact that you tried to reach out will be on their mind. And maybe that will be the one thing that'll help them come out of whatever it is they're dealing with. Whatever it is they're going through, whatever it is they're trying to get out of. Let's show more love, people. Because if we can do that, we can conquer anything. All right? I love y'all to life. Like this, share this, comment. Let somebody else be encouraged today. And let's be mindful of one another. If you want to know something, ask. If you don't want to know, keep it to yourself. And let's grow together, all right? Don't forget about the radio broadcast on Wednesday mornings, 10:30 Central Standard Time. I'm sorry, I lost my thought. Also, that I have a YouTube page. It's called Deadrian's Daily Dose. That's out there now. And we are trying to build this thing so we can be on buildings, buses, and billboards. And we are going to make this happen. We're going to do our very best to be whatever it is what God is calling us to be right now, doing this. Speak, do a great thing, love on somebody, take your me moments 2 hours a day. Take care of your mind, because the mind is the greatest asset that you have. Put some positivity in it so it can come out of your mouth. Speak better about you every single day. Do what it is you can do to make yourself better every single day. Shine bright like a diamond and let God get glorified in what you do, say, and who you are. I love y'all to life. Have a great day, everybody.